Think you know Italy? Think again. Beyond the tourist crowds of Rome and Venice lies a secret world of sapphire waters, untouched villages, and jaw-dropping beauty that even seasoned travelers miss. This isn't just a travel guide, it's your backstage pass to Italy's best-kept secrets. Stick around, because in the next few minutes, you're going to uncover places the guidebooks forgot, learn tricks the locals keep to themselves, and hear stories that will make you want to pack your bags today. Italy is a country filled with postcard moments, but tucked away in its northern regions are lakes so magical, they feel like the setting of a fairy tale. You've heard of Como. Maybe even Garda. But what about Orta, Iseo, or the mystic caves of Lake Tenno? Each of these lakes is a hidden jewel, off the radar, rich in history, and overflowing with culture, charm, and culinary treasures you'll never forget. Lake Orta, the silent beauty. Nestled west of the more famous Lake Maggiore, Lake Orta is where silence and serenity rule. There's no flashy nightlife here, just cobbled alleys, Baroque churches, and the ethereal Isola San Giulio, an island so peaceful, even time seems to stop. Local tip: skip the ferry and rent a wooden rowing boat at sunrise. Locals say the light at dawn turns the island gold, and they're right. You'll also find a small bakery run by a 92-year-old woman named Maria, who still kneads her bread by hand and uses lake water in the dough. She doesn't advertise. You just have to know where to look. Lake Iseo, Italy's floating gem. Now here's a place even Italians whisper about. Lake Iseo is home to Monte Isola, the largest inhabited lake island in Europe. No cars. Just bicycles, fishing boats, and a lifestyle that feels stuck in the 1950s, in the best way possible. Insider story. During a summer stay, a traveler accidentally stumbled into a family's lakeside barbecue. Instead of being turned away, they were handed a glass of homemade grappa and invited to stay. That's Iseo hospitality. You'll also find olive oil made from trees that cling to cliffs, their roots tangled in rock and tradition. Lake Tenno, the Emerald Mirror. Tucked above Lake Garda like a shy sibling, Lake Tenno is tiny, remote, and electric blue. Seriously, no filters needed. The water's color changes with the sunlight, from turquoise to aquamarine to icy jade. It's almost surreal. Helpful guide tip. Visit in October, when the crowds are gone and the Chestnut Festival is in full swing. Roast chestnuts by the fire while listening to ancient Trentino folklore sung in local dialect. And don't forget the medieval village of Canale di Tenno nearby, so untouched, it's often used as a film set for historical dramas. Lake Maggiore, hidden corners. Yes, Maggiore is more well known, but most visitors stick to the Swiss side. The Italian stretch hides secrets like the Hermitage of Santa Caterina del Sasso, perched dramatically on a cliff face. Hidden spot. Take the zigzagging stairs at dawn, and you'll likely have the place all to yourself. Listen closely. You may hear the monks chanting from centuries past. And in Verbania, visit Villa Taranto's botanical gardens, where trees from 5 continents bloom side by side. Few know this was built by a Scottish captain who fell in love with Italy and never looked back. Travel tips you won't find elsewhere. Timing is everything. Late spring and early autumn offer the best mix of quiet and beauty. Transportation trick. Forget renting a car. Use local boats and vintage trains that snake along lake shores, more scenic, less stress. Language matters. Learn a few dialect words. In Orta, for example, locals say, "Bun day," instead of, "Buongiorno." It opens hearts and doors. Eat like a local. Try misultan in Como, sun-dried fish, casancelli in Iseo, sweet meat-filled pasta, and polenta tarogna in the Alpine lake towns. The story behind the silence. One of the most powerful parts of the Italian lakes isn't what you see, it's what you feel. The silence. The stillness. The sense that here, life is lived slower, deeper, more deliberately. In a world that never stops, these lakes remind you to breathe. To savor. To wander without Wi-Fi and connect with people, with stories, and with yourself. You came here looking for hidden lakes, But maybe what you'll find is something even more precious. A different way of seeing the world. The Italian lakes aren't just beautiful. They're transformative. And once you've walked their quiet paths, tasted their handmade pastas, and sat with strangers who become friends under the stars, part of you will never leave. If this journey stirred something in you, if you're craving more untold stories, more secret places, and travel that feels like discovery, subscribe now and join us for more unforgettable adventures across hidden Europe. Don't forget to like, comment, and share if you believe in slow travel and soul-filled stories. Because the world is full of wonders, and we're just getting started.